There's something special about your first car, that is. Mine was a 1966 Ford Fairlane convertible, which I named Frankie. Frankie was passed down from my grandfather to my mother, and then to me once I've got my driver's license. I'm Judy, and this is my Fairlane story. I felt really cool driving around in Frankie. None of my friends had a convertible, and with the 289 engine, I could easily burn rubber when I left the school parking lot. I graduated high school, college, and then started a family. Frankie was getting up there in years. His top began to leak, and I didn't have a garage. I didn't want to see Frankie rot away. So sadly, I sold him through a newspaper ad to a man who said he would restore the car. I never stopped thinking about Frankie. I had dreams about driving him and wondered if he ever got restored. I would even drag my husband and kids to car shows to look for Fairlanes. But then something interesting happened years later when my husband Steve changed jobs.
My new secretary, Donna, noticed Judy's name on some paperwork on my desk and asked if Judy had sold a car to her husband, Pierre, a few years ago.
He said, was the car's name Frankie? I said, yeah, it was. And that's how we happened to find out that you and Steve were married, you know?
Although he had good intentions, Pierre didn't make much progress on the restoration. He partially disassembled Frankie, but kept the car protected from the elements in his barn. One day, 20 years later, someone was driving by and saw the car and offered to buy it. Pierre decided it was time to let Frankie go. He told the would-be buyer that he needed to offer the car to me first.
I remember when I got that call, I was like, oh, I know.
Sometimes you just think something like that would never happen.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted Frankie back, but I wasn't sure where I would store him and who would do the restoration. So I stopped at F40 Motorsports, home of the TV show Chasing Classic Cars, to get their expert opinion.
So people walk in here and call us, email us all the time, looking for that first car or a special car with memories, and it's very difficult to source and find the actual car. So when Judy shared with me she had the opportunity to buy the actual car, we recommended that she should act on it because it's a very unique opportunity to buy that vehicle back.
I was still concerned about finding someone to restore Frankie within my budget. My daughter's friend overheard me talking about it and told me her dad, Dave, owned a restoration business specializing in Fords. I asked Dave to go with me to look at Frankie to see what condition the car was in and what he thought.
Well, Judy,
Yes.
first impression.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
You're not scared. Oh, that's good news.
The year car that it is, being from New England, I didn't think the car was too bad. I am used to restoring cars that need just about everything. This is going to need less than that, so much less actually.
So I bought Frankie back 26 years after I sold him.
Oh my God, it's moving after all those years.
I'm documenting the stages of his restoration, so stay tuned for upcoming videos.